This was a very busy time of the season in getting my preparations ready for the sermon today. Not only is it World AIDS Day, December 1st, World AIDS Day, it's also the 35th anniversary of the assassination of Harvey Milk on the 28th of November, Thanksgiving. And it's also Hanukkah, and it's the beginning of our Advent season. A lot going on. The things that I have been reading to prepare, I said, God, there's just so much. There's so much to talk about. What do I talk about? And I picked the Psalms. Mainly in 122. For my brethren and companions' sake, I will say, peace be within you. For the sake of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek your good. And I say, peace be within you. This is a season we do not have a lot of peace in our lives. We don't have a lot of peace in our soul, it seems like. I had dinner with my friends on Thanksgiving. And one of my friends sat there and complained the whole meal. Thank God we met at 3 calendars. They may not want us there again. But she sat there, and I was sitting next to her because I rarely get to see this woman. But there was something different about her. She kept complaining. Well, this is what you expect. I didn't want to come here. They don't have any tea. And she literally got her glass and pounded it on the table for more tea. And I said, I'll get you the tea. No, 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 you don't do that. And I said, yes, 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 I will do that. But this was it. And I looked and I talked to Irene about it after we had gone home. I said, what is wrong with her? She's not happy. There's something missing deep inside of her right now. She just is not at peace. When we say, peace be with you here, after the community prayer, we respond, peace be with you. And I love that. But this is a little different. Peace be within you. Peace be within you, around you, and with you. And this is what I think God is trying to show us. Isn't it wonderful? All these commercials for Christmas started. I saw some starting up around Halloween. One of the radio stations I listen to when I'm coming here and going home started playing Christmas carols at the beginning of October. I love Christmas carols, I really do, but this was the first one I really enjoyed. And I thank you for having it today. But too much. I'm fine with the 2 weeks before Christmas personally. Because it's just, it doesn't, the songs that I hear on the radio are not about Jesus.
Right.
They're about other things, which are nice. But no, it just doesn't hit home. It doesn't put me at peace. The TV shows, Irene absolutely loves all these Christmas shows on Hallmark. Yeah. I tolerate some of them. If I want to be with her, I have to sit and listen to them. She goes out for a cigarette, I change it to the station.
Rebel.
She knows I do that. Problem with the new TV, we have 2 controls. It doesn't work. I always lose. But it's the whole idea is they're pushing this down our throats, I believe. And it's not about what really is important for Christmas. The beginning of Advent. Advent is here. This is the time that really find out what Christmas is about. Yeah, Jesus may not have been born at this time of year, but I don't care. I want to celebrate his birth. We may never know exactly when he was born, but I'm going to celebrate it. There was a point in Irene's my life that we never got the opportunity to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, and everything on the appropriate day. So we would celebrate it other days. Again, I have no problem with this. But peace be within you. And the more I was reading about this, peace be within you, I was reading articles, little passages of what people wrote about AIDS. And they said, yes, there is peace. It's just like once we are able to go to church, we are able to do it. We have the medicine to prevent and to completely cure. It's out there. It's out there. But there are other nations that do not have it. They do not have this opportunity that we have. I remember when I first moved over to California, I was from Tucson at the time. Involved in my little church, but I was very naive. I didn't know a lot. And I came over here, and my first meeting with Excel, a friend of mine, Jackie Hoffman, came in crying. She said a friend of hers was dying of AIDS. And I said, what's AIDS? I did not know. I did not know. I was uninformed. I have since found out. But I didn't know what to do about it. I could not go out. I wasn't sure what to do. And yet, the more I got involved with the church, the more I saw. I started realizing people I knew, acquaintances, all of a sudden were not there anymore. They had passed. I said, what happened? They died of AIDS, complications. Friends I knew at church at the time in Long Beach could not walk because of neuropathy on the bottom of his feet due to AIDS. One thing after the other. I really still did not know what to do. I just sat there and talked with them as much as I could. But I still did not know what to do. I felt like I was sitting on the benches watching. You know how when you're watching a sport, you're sitting on the benches or at home watching TV, you were not involved? I felt like I was not involved. And someone steered me on to Strength of the Journey. You heard about that. It's through the Methodist Church. They come together and they bring people from down in LA all over to a camp. The one I attended was off of Ortega Highway. And I really saw. I was there to help to listen. We did not push religion down anybody's throat. That's not what we were there for. We were there to give them peace, to show them how they could live with this dreadful disease in peace. Is there something we can do for you? We fed them, we served them, we were there to talk with them. I absolutely loved it. And one of the last things we did on the last night, some of you would know this, the fire. And you would help me to recall the names of people who have passed into the fire. And when it cooled down the next day, we each got a little baggie. And we would put some of the ashes into that bag to remember. To remember. And there were a lot of ashes. After the second time I had done this, I had put my bag in my little blue truck into the glove compartment, and I meant to pass it on to somebody else, and I forgot. And a few years later, I was cleaning it out. You know, often that little truck got cleaned. I said, what's this? And I knew right away they were the ashes. And it brought it back to me to remember. I need to get re-involved with that. It was wonderful. That's what I have chosen. I'm going to get off the benches again and get into the game. It's not a game, but get into it to help in any way I can. But the ones that are really needing help also are not only they are over in Africa. They're dying left and right from this dreadful disease that was forced on them. And I saw these pictures of these people smiling because they knew somebody cared about them. They were smiling, these big, beautiful smiles. They had peace in here. They were at peace. And yet, we walk around in our everyday and we have it all. I don't know about you, but I have no room for complaints. Yet I complain. And I saw these faces smiling, and I read the articles. I said, Kathy, no wonder you don't have a lot of peace within yourself right now. And I really don't. A lot of turmoil. And I said, no, no more. No more. I love the people I come to see out here. You know I do. You know I love you. I love coming here because you give me peace. I go home feeling absolutely held up because you hold me up in your prayers. And I thank you for that. Because times, as we know, life can be a little difficult. My peace I give to you. That's my peace I give to you. Get involved. Get involved with what's happening in your world. Get involved with helping those with AIDS. We do not have to go over to Africa. Look in our own backyard. People are not getting the medicine they need or deserve. We need to be more active. We need more activists back out there. This is not just something that happened a while back. Oh, everything's okay now. Yeah, some people have it. No, we have children, young adults that are out there not being safe. God only knows why they're not being safe. Maybe because they said, why bother? Why bother? Would that be it? Why bother? We need to show them there is a reason to bother. We need each other to go out there and show them they matter to us. They matter to each one of us. In this church, you do it in many ways. You do it in many ways. Peace. I will say, peace be within you. And I will say, peace be within you. Peace be within you.